What's up, guys? Ryan Beer here. I'm at one of our family businesses, which is convenience stores, as you can see. But something that I wanted to discuss, I think, is going to be very useful in the context of most problems. One of the most undervalued skills is to be able to see what matters and what doesn't matter, and that's what my coaching is all about. Like, I'm not adding stuff. In fact, I'm taking as much stuff away from you so that you can be left with the 2-3 things that will actually close the gap, that will actually drive results. And this skill is so undervalued because we are often like so myopic and focused on tiny details, and being able to zoom out will benefit you so greatly. Because here's the thing, these things that seem like they're major problems, they don't have any relevance to closing the gap. So in regards, I'll give you a specific example. I'll give you 2 examples. One example is going to be in fat loss, okay? So, and like somebody comes to me and they're like talking about 30 different things and cholesterol and, you know, salt and blah, blah, blah. They're trying to control for all these variables and make everything perfect. Here's what I tell them, and here's what they come to find out. If they just focus on losing fat, and in order to lose fat, all we need to do is stay in a calorie deficit with enjoyable, delicious, easy foods, okay? Using the 4 lenses of fat loss is how I go about that. High enjoyment, low calorie density, convenient, and easy to track, okay? The high enjoyment part is very, very important. If they do that, what they're gonna find, and if they can ignore all those other things, they're gonna find that all these issues go away. I can't tell you the amount of times that people, they go back and get blood work done and then like they've forgotten about this stuff and like their blood work is perfect. All these illnesses and problems just disappear. And that's how it works. Like, you don't need to solve all the problems because they don't matter. Symptoms of bigger things. And so if you just focus on the big things, the little things disappear. The same goes with strength. Like, people want to talk about a million things, and I'm like, that's fine. We'll put that to the side. We're going to focus on just getting strong. We're going to get strong in the simplest way possible. And then come to find out, few weeks, few months later, all of these little issues that they were so concerned about they're just gone. They disappear. And so, you know, developing this skill is so important, of being able to zoom out, seeing what's the big picture, seeing what drives results, and really focusing on eliminating all of those things and just doing the things that matter. And same thing goes for, I'll give you this example of a store, okay? There's a lot of stuff, and I used to get caught up in this, like, oh, it needs to be perfect, it needs to be this, oh, this is not the right way to do this. You know what makes a very profitable store? Making sure 3 big things. 1, making sure that the store is clean and there's good customer service. And I'll put that at number 2. Clean is very important. Good customer service is simply getting customers in and out quickly. 2, this price needs to be at the right margin based on what we bought it. And it needs to be in the POS, in the system. That's it. If I focus on those 2 things, you know, everything else will take care of itself. If I don't focus on all those things and I try to make all these different things perfect and if I worry about all of these million things, it's not going to work. So develop that skill. And again, this is what coaching is about. Coaching will help you. Like, a good coach removes things from you. That's what a good coach does. And that's literally, I had a conversation with a client yesterday, and he was just telling me like how amazing it is. Like, he's not thinking about, you know, what's the perfect this, what's the perfect that, and what about this, and timing, and etc., etc. And now he's just focused on hitting his calorie targets with delicious foods that don't take a very long time, and he's gotten better results than he's ever gotten in his life. Within 6 weeks, by the way. So I think he's lost about 15 pounds in 6 weeks. Right? And on that note, you know, I'm launching the FAST protocol, or the FAST program, which is built on, you know, a lot of times people go, rapid results are not sustainable, but that's a false assumption. That's, you know, it's correlation, not causation. You can, just because somebody got fast results doesn't mean they're not sustainable. What makes fast results not sustainable for most people is that they are built on false assumptions and faulty operating systems, mental models that are broken, that are not reflective of reality. So with the FAST program, okay, FAST stands for fast acting and sustainable targets, okay? What we want is, we want to get rapid results, because it feels good. It builds momentum, right? Nobody talks about this. It's like, getting quick results makes you feel good, which can build the momentum to then continue to go forward. But you don't have to do it in ways that are not long term. You can use that, harness that, do it with long-term strategies, and then transition that into long-term results. So this program I'm opening it for 3 people. Reason is, it's going to be 6 weeks, and it takes a lot of dialogue. Fast results that are sustainable can't be pulled off by 99% of people. In fact, I've never seen anybody pull this off by themselves. You need a coach. You need someone who can navigate you, because it's very easy to drive your ship into the rocks when you're trying to do rapid results by yourself, because you end up trying things that are they're either dangerous, or, you know, like, you're doing too much, you're gonna burn out, whatever. You can't do it alone. You need somebody in your corner. So anyways, that's that. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment, find me in the links, send me a message, go find me on Instagram, and I actually post that link as well of the Instagram. And if you comment in that, I'll reach out to you. And like I said, 3 people, 6 weeks long, we're gonna get rapid results, and it's gonna be long-term sustainable. And at the end of the program, I am going to encourage and suggest that you move into one of my longer-term coaching programs, because, you know, you're gonna want support, you know, and continue, depending on how much progress you have that you want to make. But, you know, intake is this week. If you want to do it, send me that message, and I will see you in the next video. Now I'm going to go back to work.